Hey, what is happening, guys? It is Curtis and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This is episode 20 of my Grid Realm Survival series, and today we are... Wait a second. My elytra is almost broken. Okay, so that's going to be step one. But today we are going to be decorating the shopping district, so we're going to be collecting some cobwebs, we're going to need to collect some pumpkins for some jack-o'-lanterns, we might need to set up a little scene, but because the elytra is almost broken, let's actually head over to our XP farm using the skeleton spawner and repair that. Ouch, took a little bit of damage. No problem, but let's head down here. You know, while we're down here though, let's actually pick up these bone blocks. We can probably use these somewhere. Maybe like a fossil or something, a skull. And let's head back to our base where we have some of the other materials that we're probably going to want. Luckily I have this little ice tunnel. Very, very useful. We can go pretty fast down here and I love it so very much. Okay, I got some slime. I'll definitely need some more slime. Do I need any potions or anything? It could be cool, maybe. Do I need anything else though? You know what, let's take all these heads. We can probably put them to use somewhere, and we'll go ahead and put them in here. I already have some pumpkins in here and some of the mini block pumpkins as well. I wish I had some mini block jack-o'-lanterns. That would be pretty cool, but I only have the pumpkins right now. And then I do have this slime here as well we can put in there. Whoops. Didn't want to put it down. We're probably going to have to go farm some later. Let's also grab these chains. We can probably put those to good use. Everything else though, yeah, we'll take a couple stacks of bones. One more. There we go. Everything else is pretty good though, I think. We will definitely need to stock up on some more slime, like I said. I also grabbed some redstone. We can use that for like some fake blood or whatever. Some apples to make like bobbing for apples maybe. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for this shulker box. We might need to collect some more materials afterwards, like maybe some orange terracotta and some orange concrete to make like maybe a giant pumpkin somewhere. I would like that very much, to make like a giant jack-o'-lantern. Maybe around the portal for the shopping district. I'm actually not sure yet, but we're going to do something out there. So we'll figure that out once we actually get down to it though. But in the meantime, let's definitely head over to our slime farm, which if you don't remember, we made this in a very, very early episode. If you don't know, in Bedrock Edition, all slime chunks are exactly the same locations regardless of which seed you're using, which is very useful. And this is an area that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different slime chunks in a 3x3 area, which is the most that I've found actually in a 3x3. Alright, there we go. I collected quite a bit. Just need to get out of here. I collected at least a stack's worth. I'm hoping that'll be enough for what we need. Now, what we need to do is we need to find a cobweb area, or sorry, we need to find a zombie village or an exposed mine shaft. This is definitely not cobwebs, but I'm listening for the bees to see if they're in there already. I think they are. But we do have some bee nests all around here, so I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of collection of those, because I actually don't have any bee nests. I don't have any source of honeycomb or honey. I know there's a shop for it, but I would also like my own if possible, so I'm definitely going to pick some of those up, and we'll see how many we can possibly find. And then definitely we do need to get back to finding those cobwebs, because we genuinely will need those for our decorations. Alright, that's it. No more beehives. We have 10 in our inventory right now. That is more than enough. Well, let's continue searching for some cobwebs. I think that's going to be the hardest thing for us to find. I came across this area, which, you know, I might find an exposed mine shaft, but the most that I'm looking for here is probably the orange terracotta, because like I said, we can probably use it to make a pumpkin. We could also probably use the regular terracotta too, and we can just dye it, I'm hoping. But yeah, we'll just kind of pick all this stuff up, and hopefully we have enough to make the great pumpkin, as they say. Oh, water. Interesting. Oh, hello. Mine shaft. There we go. Alright, what do we got here? Some torches, some coal, and, you know, a name tag too. That'll work. And we do have some cobwebs here. So hopefully there's a lot. Let's grab our shears. We actually have to make some shears because I don't have any on me. There actually might be some in my tool chest, but I did bring the iron to make some new ones, so might as well just use that. Let's see. Plop that down. We'll put some of the stuff away too. Oh, there was 11 bee nests. Interesting. I wonder why they separated. Maybe one of them has bees and then the other ones don't. That would be a little unfortunate, but you know, it would be what it is, you know. So let's put that away, and we'll go ahead and start getting some of these cobwebs. So let's see, what do we got here? How many are we going to find? 1, 2... And you know, while we're down here also, we can definitely grab some of this gold too. I'm always hurting for some gold because we do have that piglin bartering hall. We can get some pretty good stuff from it, so I'm hoping that we can get quite a bit of gold from this area down here. I mean, this place has gold regularly everywhere. Oh, hello. Can I get up there? No. I don't know why I decided to try jumping into it. Foolish as it was. Cool, let's grab this gold. Any more? Yeah, there's one more. Perfect. And throw this junk out of my inventory. Let's go find some more cobwebs. Hopefully this area has quite a bit. It definitely has quite a bit gold, which is pretty good. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for cobwebs. I'm hoping for quite a big mine shaft here. But we'll see. Sometimes these things generate like really, really tiny. Alright, we got pretty much a stack now, or at least almost a stack. Still finding a bit more here and there. Something that I thought of, though, was probably going to our end portal and maybe seeing if the library still has those cobwebs there. Maybe, perhaps, possibly. We can, like, check it out and we can find out. I'll take this time to remind you guys, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video, and if you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter or supporting me on Patreon, both at Curtis Does a Dig. I think I'm going to do what I did in the last episode, where instead of flying all the way back, I'm just going to put all my stuff into some shulker boxes, and I'm just going to respawn closer to home. I'm hoping that'll work. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will... we're not really that far away from home, but I mean, it would definitely be easier to just respawn right there instead of having to fly all the way back. Save some rockets too. The XP doesn't really matter too much to me because we have so many different XP farms on the server. But let's see, let's get rid of this junk. It's not really junk, it's my stuff. But let's get rid of the stuff. Put it in a shulker. And then let's go respawn somewhere. I'm gonna need a shulker though. Unless maybe I can just put this stuff inside the ender chest. Yeah, I think everything will fit. Let's toss these rails though, I don't want them. Yeah, let's put this stuff in here. And the armor and totem we'll also put in there. Just like so. We do have to leave the ender chest behind though, which I guess is a little unfortunate. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go find death. Please kill me. Thank you. Alright, and we are back. We have made it. We have traveled over 5,000 blocks in a matter of seconds, I guess. Alright, it is now the next day. I am going to get started on decorating, and how I'm going to start this off, we're probably going to do the pumpkins first. Now, I do need to make these into jack-o'-lanterns. So we're going to have to shear those, break them down, put the light in them. Let's see. So like that, and then we have to light it up. Oh, it's going to go in a whole different slot. Okay. Let's do this, reorganize. Plop that down, and we'll put the mini blocks around it as well. And that could be pretty cool. I guess what we're going to do, though, let's go ahead and throw this into a time lapse, and then we'll see where the decorations are at that point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so far this is looking pretty cool. We got some ghosts flying around, we got all the jack-o'-lanterns set up, the cobwebs set up. I set up this little scene right down here. Oops, actually, maybe a trail? No, let's not do the trail. But I set up some redstone dust to act as blood with some villager heads down there, some chains hanging down. It's all looking pretty nice, pretty good. I also added some slime in different areas, and that's looking a-okay as well. I really like how this is kind of turning out. I do want to add a couple more things, though, to really seal the deal. But things are actually coming out pretty good, I think. Just need a little bit more cobwebs because I kind of ran out of those. So I'm going to have to find some more. Alright, so we are done. I have added a 2D pumpkin on the side of the stone shop. And I've added this graveyard right here, which I think looks pretty amazing, with some coarse dirt, some cobblestone walls and cobblestone, flower pots, some grass, ferns, everything. It's all looking pretty good. The only thing I'm really missing in this whole decorating process was some skeleton skulls. But, you know, there's only so much I can do. I didn't have any thunderstorms or creepers to get the skeleton skulls, which, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, the place looks pretty amazing. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.